Today marks day number 4 since Charlie left the earth. Today was a little bit better. I slept in, which was wonderful, and went to work doing touristy stuff, and it was okay. It was good. So today I'm going to do 2 things for you. Number 1, I'm going to tell you a short story. And number 2, I'm going to tell you something that bothered me. So the first thing that bothered me, I saw a video on Instagram of one of the girls that was there when Charlie was shot and had to see it. And she was very upset because the liberals in the audience, the people that were in the audience that didn't like Charlie started cheering when he was bleeding out. There is a point where you can actually look back at history and realize that even though we have electronic devices and we're becoming so technologically advanced, we're just truly animals. And that's just shocking to me that people would cheer a public execution. It wasn't like, somebody in a gas chamber that was on death row and they had murdered a family and they were finally getting their just desserts. It was literally someone who talked, who said some words. It's so funny because he did a whole thing where he would interview and talk to gay students and welcome them and be so glad that they were there. And he was so kind and loving to everyone. And whether if they were trans or gay or whatever they were, it didn't matter. If you watch videos where he was talking to them, he was really nice to them. And he was so happy that they came to see him. He really was. He was just excited to have their ear. He wanted to talk to all of these people, all of the students, and anyone that came to see him in an event. He just really wanted to talk to these people. And he was excited when he would meet anyone that was gay that actually wanted to have discourse with him and talk about things, and anyone that was trans. And there's videos out there. I mean, maybe we should flood the internet with these videos of him interviewing and or discussing things with gay and trans people, because they're out there. He did that, and he was really nice to them. He was not in any way a hate monger or cruel or difficult. Like, he didn't understand and or like agree with everyone, but no one does. No one understands and agrees with every person on the planet. It's not possible to do that. I mean, we all have different opinions. So I don't think that's possible. So that's number 1. Number 1 is these people are lying if they say that he was hateful and wrong and he said something wrong. Okay? Go and look at the video. Go and watch the videos. Please, I implore you to go and find these videos where he was so mean, because you're not going to find anything. So, I mean, good luck. Good luck finding it. Number 2. So my first Uber story for you is a very fun one for you, not necessarily for me. I did the best I could. Okay, so I get this group in the car, and I have a minivan, so I've had 6 people in the car. In this group, I think there were 5 people. So there's the couple that's in the front, in the middle seats. They're called the captain's chairs. And behind them are the other 3 people. Now, the couple were having a fight all day, apparently, about how she had left a jacket in the coat room. And it was a whole argument that was silly because they were drunk anyway. So, anyway, so I had said something to them as we're driving. We're getting on the freeway. And I just asked because I was trying to lighten the mood and or change the conversation. And I asked her, like, oh, where'd you get the jacket? You really like this jacket so much. And I was going to talk to her about the jacket and distract the man about, like, what he's arguing about. And he said, this is classic. He said, you're just the Uber driver. Why don't you just effing drive? And he was not in a very nice way. And he did cuss, and I'm not cussing, but he did cuss. And after that, I kind of like froze, because as a customer service person, you're trying to figure out what the correct response is, right? And you're trying to figure out, like, am I upset by this? How much am I upset by this? How upsetting is this? So, and I decided that this was moderately upsetting, and I was upset. However, we were on the freeway, so I can't pull over and just let him out, because we're on the freeway and I can't drop him off on his head and all these other passengers that I have in the car. There's something else you have to consider when you're trying to get somebody out of your car, and you're doing like Uber, you're doing something like that. You have to be able to get them out of the car. So if you are pulling over and telling them, hey, get out of my car, do you have the ability to get them out of your car? Are you a big, strong man, or are you a little girl? So I'm a medium-sized girl, but I'm a girl. So not going to be able to get him out of my car if he insists that he's not going to get out. So I decide I'm going to just drive to them to their hotel, and whatever I have to do, right? But I just want to get them their hotel. It's only like 3 minutes on the app. I can see 3 minutes destination. So I decide I'm just going to do the 3 minutes. I drive them. I go to drop them off. They're still arguing. It's a whole thing. Their friends actually were very apologetic. The three in the back seat were very nice to me when we got out, and they felt bad about their friend, okay, being a jerk. So that's not the end of the story. Oh, no. I drop them off. I get a call an hour later. I just got home. I start unwinding. I'm getting ready to do my, night routine, wash my face and nightgown and all that stuff. And I get a phone call from the girl. She left her iPhone in the car. In the third row, the iPhone was in there. I don't know if she left it or her friend left it, but it was her phone, and it was the girl that was getting yelled at. So that was interesting. So she says, so I told her, like, I'm really tired. It's like 3 a.m. And I said, like, can I get it to you at like 10 or 11 or something when I get up? And she's like, it's fine. I'll still be here. Don't worry about it. Just call me when you get up. I got her number, her friend's phone, so I can call her. So in the morning, I call her. I start driving from my house. So I'm like 45 minutes away from there. So I'm like driving, and I'm going to call, go to call her and to meet her wherever they're at. And she says, okay, you're going to meet us at the Motel 6. And I was like, oh, okay. But you're not at the nice hotel? Oh, no, we got thrown out of there. So, long story short, he was so irritable and upset and unhappy when I dropped them off that he proceeded to go into their hotel room and then scream at his girlfriend in the hotel room and got them kicked out of the hotel. So they all had to go to this Motel 6 because it was just convenient, like off the highway. They couldn't go back to their nice hotel at the beach. Sorry, can't. We can't have you here. You're disturbing all the guests. So that is hilarious to me. Anyway, so I went and met the girl. She gave me a little tip to return her phone, and it was very nice. And I told her, like, are you sure you want to be with this guy? Because, like, wow. Like, I don't know him, but she's like, I know. She's like, I'm in a year in, and I'm like, Girl, you gotta cut it before it gets to like 2 years. And I'm just saying, she is a young person. You got plenty of years ahead of you. Do not have to be up with someone who's so crazy and obnoxious. And whether or not they're drinking or not, if they're not obnoxious all the time, where they continue to yell after the situation's like kind of been diffused, and anyway, this whole thing. So there's my story. There's my Uber story for you guys. So I hope you like that. And that is it. I tried really hard to do better today. So pain level on Charlie Kirk's leaving the earth today, I'm going to say it was a 5. Because I did think about it quite a bit. And I did find myself trying to go look for news articles or to go to find information about it because, you know, I'm constantly thinking about it. So, 5. 5 out of 10, which is not bad. So that's good. I had a good day and I did a lot of stuff. So, yeah. My heart is with you, Erica, and your 2 children right now. And I think about that a lot. So God bless you all. Thank you for the support. Thanks for watching my silly video. I love you.